A very warm good morning to everyone. Welcome to the class 11th. So today is the first class of your commerce. Okay, so before I will start this topic, I would like to ask from everyone that why you have chosen this commerce, because you have taken admission in the commerce. So why you have chosen these subjects? Why don't you go for the arts and the science? So before you choose this subject, I think you all have the idea about this commerce. I hope that. Okay. So many of you have the goal that what you will do in the future. So that's why you have chosen this subject. Many of you thought that, oh, my friend has taken this subject, so you have also taken this subjects. So there are many reasons. Many of you don't have the idea. Many of you thought that, oh, this is very new subjects. Why don't we go for this subject? So there are many reasons behind this choosing this subject. So commerce, okay, you have taken, many of have the interest, many of them have taken this subject under the pressure of their parents. So there are many reasons behind that. So just ignore that. Already we have chosen this subject, so now we have to study. You have already taken the admission in this, so we have to study. By hook or by crook, you have to study this subject. So here, before I start this accountancy, because I will be your accounts teacher, before I will start this accountancy, I would like to give the small introduction. Okay, because this commerce is really new for you all. Because commerce is new for everybody. So when you are small, जब आप लोग छोटे थे, when you are small, you have studied A B C D K K G G. Okay, so you have studied this. After that, when you learn all the alphabets, when you learn all the vyanjans, you started learning how to form the words on the basis of the. In this way, your education started from the beginning. Same way, today in the accountancy we will study about the alphabets. We will study about the alphabets of the commerce. Okay, we will study about the alphabets. So today in few classes, in the beginning of the few classes, we will study about the alphabets of the accountancy, because there are many basic terms. If you're not able to understand the basic terms, you can't study, because there are many terms. So these all terms are like the alphabets of the commerce. So let's start this topic. One more thing I would like to say, that there are many books in the accountancy, like T.S. Girewal हो गया, D.K. Goyal हो गया, NCERT हो गया. There are many books. So I will not ask you to, जो भी book आपके पास है, you can practice from that book. So there is a no harsh and tough rule that you have to buy this T.S. Girewal or buy this D.K. Goyal. If you have already bought, no issue, you can use that book. But try to understand the concept. Whatever book you are using, either T.S. Agarwal or D.K. Goyal, try to understand the concept. What is the concept? Because this is just beginning of your commerce classes. Because starting में जो base रहता है, on that basis you will move behind. Because in future you will do graduation or CA or CS, many things. So this is your foundation. 11 and class 12 is the foundation of the commerce. So you have to be aware. You have to try to understand the basic terms. So doesn't matter whatever book you are using, so try to understand the basic terms, try to understand these all. So in accountancy also we will try to understand the basic terms, like all the terms are like the alphabets of the accountancy, so we have to try to understand. So here one definition is written here, business transaction. Okay, before I will explain this business, first try to understand the transactions. What do you mean by the transactions? Transactions like whatever exchange taken place between two parties. Suppose I will buy. Suppose that I went to the market and buy stationery item, like I buy the pen. Okay, I buy 5 pens. So what will happen? I will purchase the pen, and I will purchase the pen, and the seller will sell that pen, and I will give money for that pen. So this is what, like हम परचेस कर रहे हैं, उसके बदले में पैसा दे रहे हैं, सेलर पैसा ले रहा है, सामान पेन को बेच रहा है. This is called the transaction. Transaction can take place in any way, like when you went to the market, when you purchase the vegetables, when you purchase, that is also the transaction. When you went to the furniture market, you will buy many types of furniture. That is also the transaction. So transaction can take in place between two parties or more than two parties. Okay, so now try to understand this business transaction. Business में क्या transactions होता है? Okay, try to understand this concept, business transaction. So here the definition is written here. It is the economic event. Economic event means related with the money, means as a economic event enter into by two parties that initiates the accounting process of recording it in the books of account of the enterprise. First time, initiate means to start. तो ये क्या होता है? This is the economic event, economic work that will take place between two parties. Like I went to the market, so what event will take in place? Purchase and the sales between me and that shopkeeper, that stationery shopkeeper. ठीक है, हम दो party है, me and that shopkeeper. So we will start the accounting process हम बता रहे हैं, accounting process I will explain. So हम दोनों के बीच में क्या हुआ? That accounting process started between these two parties, between me and that shopkeeper. Accounting process of recording it in the books of account of the enterprise. And shopkeeper क्या करेगा? उसका record करेगा, means वो bill बनाकर देगा. Yes, you have purchased the item for 50 rupees or 100 rupees. So he will keep the record कि कितना सेल हुआ. ठीक है, तो जनरली जितने भी शॉपकीपर होते हैं वो लोग रिकॉर्ड बना कर रखते हैं कि हाउ मच मनी आई हैव इन्वेस्टेड and how much money I have saved. So यहाँ पे जो economic event हुआ, this economic event means expressed in the terms of the money. Economic event का means होता है which is related with the money, means ऐसा work जिससे we earn the income. Like when we buy the pen from that shopkeeper, I will not earn anything. But the transaction taken place in the terms of the money. I will give money for that. I will give money for that pen. I will give money for that pen. So here the monetary transaction will take place between me and the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper will definitely earn some income from that transaction. And the transfer or the exchange of the goods and service. So वो shopkeeper क्या करेगा? Shopkeeper will give the pen to me and I will give money for that pen. हम लोग क्या करेंगे? Money देंगे उसके लिए. So that is the transfer or the exchange of goods and the services, and it brings change in the financial position of the firm. Try to understand the financial positions. Okay, like I have 500 rupees in my pocket, that is the financial position. I have 500 rupees in my pocket, that is the financial position. Okay, that is the financial position. So like the cost of this pen, like cost of the 5 pen will suppose 100 rupees. So I will give 100 rupees to the shopkeeper. हम क्या करेंगे? Shopkeeper को 100 rupees देंगे. तो मेरे पास I have 500 rupees. Out of that 500 rupees, I will give 100 rupees to that shopkeeper. Means मेरे पास से 100 rupees चला गया. That is the means मेरे पास 500 था. Now only 400 rupees left with me. So there is a financial change in the financial position. If you will buy anything, definitely there will be the financial position. और जो shopkeeper है वो क्या करेगा? उसके पास money आ जाएगा. तो his financial position क्या हो जाएगा? He will get money for that. So उसका financial position क्या हुआ? कि he will get money. And what will be my financial position? That I will give money to the shopkeeper. So I hope this business transactions clear to everyone. Now let's move to the some more term. Let's move to the second one, that is definition is the accounting. Now this is very important. Okay, this is very important definition. You have to learn it by understanding it. अब ये क्या होता है वो हम बता रहे हैं. ठीक है. So here I have written this: recording, classifying, summarizing, interpretation, communicate, and the financial position. This is the definition of the accounting. Accounting, it is the process of recording, classifying, summarizing, interpretations, communicate, and the communicate the financial information. Before I will explain this accounting, first let me explain this accounts क्या होता है. Okay, first try to understand this accounts हम explain कर देते हैं, उसके बाद हम accounting explain करेंगे. Here I have written the definition. It is a summary of the relevant business transaction at one place relating to a person, assets, expense or revenue under one heading. Okay, सब लोग जाते हैं. ओके, आई थिंक एवरीबडी हैज सीन द तारक मेहता का उल्टा चश्मा, जो सीरियल आता था वो सब लोग देखते थे पहले, एंड दैट वाज वेरी फेमस दैट टाइम, एंड स्टिल टुडे आल्सो आवर पेरेंट्स और वी यूज्ड टू वॉच दैट. ओके, तारक मेहता का उल्टा चश्मा में एक शॉप था, अब्दुल का शॉप था. ठीक है, देयर इज अ शॉप ऑफ द अब्दुल, जहां पे सभी लोग बैठ के रात में सोडा पिया करते थे. यू हैव सीन दैट. ओके, वो शॉप था. उस शॉप से उनके फैमिली मेंबर जो फ्लैट में जो लोग रहते थे, दे बाय एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम दैट शॉप. लाइक अब्दुल से वो लोग सारा सामान खरीदते थे और रात में वहां पे बैठ के सब लोग, जितने भी जेंट्स हुआ करते थे, सब लोग बैठ के सोडा पीते थे. ओके, तो सब लोग वहां पे बैठ के सोडा पीते थे. तो सोडा पीते थे तो यू हैव सीन दैट दे हैवंट गिव द मनी टू दैट शॉपकीपर. ठीक है, तो वो क्या बोलते थे, वो जितने भी वो सोडा पीते थे वो लोग बोल देते थे कि भैया आप क्या करो कि कितना का भी हम पिए हैं या जो भी मेरा सामान हम लिए, उसको तुम लिख के रख लो. Okay, what you do, you write at a one place everything, so that will be easy for me also. Okay, so अभी तो भाई 10-10 रुपया 20-20 रुपया देने में that will be the little bit difficult for me. So do one thing, whatever item I will purchase and whatever expense incur, please write it at a one place, and at the end of the month, whenever I will get the salary, or at the end or at any time, I will give money. You just total that and I will give money for that. Okay, so वो जो अब्दुल क्या करता था, जेठालाल के नाम पे एक बुक रहता था, जेठालाल के नाम पे सारा उसमें लिख देता था क्या चाहिए, इतना का सामान, इतना का सामान, इतना का सामान, लास्ट में टोटल करके एट द एंड ऑफ द मंथ और एट एनी टाइम, अगर जब भी पूछते हैं कि भैया कितना का हुआ, तो वो क्या करता था, एट द एंड ऑफ द एनी मंथ वो सारा टोटल करके वो तारक को दे देता था. या तारक को जो भी जितने भी उस वहां पे फ्लैट में लोग रहते थे सबको दे देते थे, जो लोग उनके दुकान से. सो दैट इज द अकाउंट्स. अकाउंट इज अ समरी ऑफ द रेलेवेंट बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शन. तो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, जो शॉपकीपर है दैट इज द बिजनेस, बिकॉज ही हैज ओपन द शॉप इन दैट अपार्टमेंट, तो वहां पे तो डेफिनेटली ही इज डूइंग द बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शन. तो वो क्या करता था, पर्टिकुलर पर्संस ने हाउ मच, कितना सामान खरीदा, उसका सारा एक अंडर हेडिंग में टी शेप में, दैट इज कॉल्ड द टी शेप, अंडर हेडिंग टी शेप में वो सारा एक्सपेंस लिख के, अच्छा ऊपर में नाम लिख देता था, जेठालाल के नाम पे कितना सामान खरीदा गया या कितना पेमेंट हुआ, हो सकता है बीच मंथ पे आके दे दिया, ये सुनो अभी मेरे पास 1000 रुपीज है, यू टेक इट एंड यू डिडक्टेड फ्रॉम दैट. ओके, मान लीजिए 15,000 का था, उस समय 15,000 नहीं दे पाए. ओके, सपोज 15,000 एक्सपेंसेस इनकर और उस टाइम जेठालाल के पास 4,000 रुपीज था, वो बोला कि ठीक है 4,000 रुपए रख लो, तो कितना पैसा दैट शॉपकीपर विल receive, he will mention that. ठीक है, तो क्या करेगा, उसको मेंशन करेगा हाउ मच मनी he get या हाउ मच मनी कितने का सामान वो दिया, एवरीथिंग he will mention there, और बना कर वो सारा अंडर द बुक ऑफ द हेडिंग वो रखेगा. दैट इज द अकाउंट्स ऑफ द जेठालाल, दैट हाँ he has purchased this item for this and he has paid this and this money left. That is the accounts. Okay, that is the account, means जेठालाल under the name of the heading, that is a जेठालाल के नाम पे सारा वो बनाकर रखेगा. दैट इज इन द टी शेप. टी शेप क्या होता है वो भी you will study in detail. Okay, टी शेप में वो हम लोग बनाते हैं, एक्सपेंस इधर होता है लेफ्ट साइड में, एंड ऑल द इनकम विल, whatever income we will earn, that will be on the right side, so everything will be mentioned there. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया हम लोग का accounts. Okay, this is called the accounts. It is a summary of relevant business transaction means business transactions for that Abdul, that how much money, कितने का वो सामान जेठालाल को दिया, कितने का सामान वो और जितने भी उसमें लोग थे उनको दिए. he has written everything. So this is called the accounts. Okay, this is called the account. Now accounts and accounting यहाँ पे आ गया related with your commerce. This is also related with the commerce. Now let's move to the second slide. बेसिक अकाउंटिंग टर्म, यहाँ पे डेफिनेशन है ये. नाउ दिस वी विल टेक इट इन द टर्म ऑफ द बिजनेस. दिस वी विल टेक इट इन द टर्म ऑफ द अकाउंटिंग इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ रिकॉर्डिंग. Okay, now we will take it as a, so accounting is the process of recording, classifying, summarizing, interpretation, communicate. Now what we will record, ठीक है. तो जो अब्दुल था वो क्या करता था कि he will record the business transaction. This accounting means recording also, classifying also, summarize also, interpret also, as well as communicate also. So record what that Abdul will record. He will record all the business transaction, means कितने का सामान वो दिया, कितने का सामान वो अपने कस्टमर्स को दिया. That is the सो सिस्टमैटिक रिकॉर्ड ऑफ द बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शन. वो तो रफली एक कॉपी मेंटेन करके रखता था, लेकिन जो बड़ा बड़ा बिजनेस होता था वहां पे थोड़ा प्रॉपर तरीके से, फॉर्मल तरीके से किए होता है. ठीक है, तो दैट इज द सिस्टमैटिक रिकॉर्ड. नेक्स्ट वन इज द क्लासीफाई. आफ्टर दैट ही विल क्लासीफाई. बिजनेस में क्या होगा, वो क्लासीफाई करेंगे. ही विल राइट ऑल द एक्सपेंसेस ऑन द लेफ्ट साइड एंड ऑल द इनकम ऑन द राइट साइड. ही विल क्लासीफाई विच वन इज द एक्सपेंस फॉर द बिजनेस, which one is the profit for the business. He will classify everything in the books of the account. After that he will summarize on the basis of the classification, on the basis of the recording and the classification. He will summarize all the recording. Summarize means वो last में just निकालेगा, after the 6 month or after the 5 month, whether the business is running in the profit or whether the business is running in the loss. Okay, so he will check, providing on the basis of the information, means on the basis of the recording, he will check the progress of the business also. Okay, so on the basis of the recording and classification, he will check the progress of the business, whether the business is running in the profit or whether the business is running in the loss. Interpret also, interpret भी वही करेगा कि okay, business को loss हो रहा है या profit हो रहा है, तो he will interpret का. And last one is the communicate. Communicate with whom? Communicate with the means provide the information to the user, like whatever user will come, जो भी यूजर आएंगे, इन्वेस्टर आएंगे, शेयर होल्डर आएंगे, इफ यू वांट द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ देयर बिजनेस, वो सारा क्या करेगा, वो सारे को वो इंफॉर्मेशन बताएंगे. ओके, कम्युनिकेट द फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन. फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन whatever they have recorded, whatever classification, summarizing करके जो रखेंगे, on that basis he will communicate the financial information with the external user or internal user or employee, with anybody. He will provide the information. This is called the accounting. So please keep it, this recording, classifying, summarizing, interpretation, communicate and the communicate, these all are the keyword of the accounting. ठीक है, recording, what they will record the business. Classify means they will classify between the expenses, income. Summarize, last में पूरा summarize करके बताएंगे कि whether the summarize and interpret means जितना भी information उन लोगों को मिलेगा classify करेंगे, on that basis they will summarize and interpret whether what is the progress of the business. And last one is the communicate. They will communicate the information, they will communicate the financial information with the investor, shareholder or with any types of the user. This is the definition of the accounting. I hope this one is clear to everyone. I hope that. If it is not clear, you can raise your hand. I will explain it once again. Now there is this one is the last slide, and next basic terms we will do it in the next slide. Now last one is the capital. Okay, capital क्या होता है? लाइक तारक मेहता का उल्टा चश्मा है. तारक मेहता का जो उल्टा चश्मा था, उसमें जो अब्दुल था वो दुकान खुला था. ही हैज ओपन द शॉप. तो वो ओपन किया था शॉप, तो डेफिनेटली उसमें कुछ ना कुछ अमाउंट ही हैज इन्वेस्टेड. जो अब्दुल के पास जितना भी सामान था, वॉट एवर थिंग्स ही हैज, लाइक घर का सामान है, जो भी उसके पास सामान था, राशनिंग था, वॉट एवर थिंग्स ही हैज परचेज दोज थिंग्स फ्रॉम द होलसेल मार्केट. वो कहीं ना कहीं से तो खरीद के लाया होगा, उसके बाद ही वो अभी कस्टमर्स को, जितने भी अपार्टमेंट में लोग होते तो उनको वो बेच रहा है. सो वॉट एवर अमाउंट ही हैज इन्वेस्टेड ऑन ही शॉप मीन्स, और शॉप भी ले सकते हैं. बिजनेसमैन बहुत टाइप्स के होते हैं. हैं, कुछ लोग फर्नीचर्स का बिजनेस करते हैं, कुछ लोग का कंपनी होता है. सो देयर आर मेनी बिजनेस. सो हियर आई हैव टेकन वन एग्जांपल, दैट इज शॉप ऑफ द Abdul. So Abdul has invested some money on his shop, means क्या चीज पे, तो वो सारे सामान पे he has invested. Okay. So here whatever amount he has invested on his shop, that is the capital, because that shop is the business for him. So किसी का मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी होता था, मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी पे जो ओनर्स होते हैं, शेयर होल्डर होते हैं, they invest money on the shares, that is the capital for them. So there are many examples. जैसे जैसे आप लोग पढ़ेंगे वैसे वैसे you will get more, because this subject is new for you. So I hope accounts and the capital is clear to everyone. If there are many basic accounting terms, there are many terms, so I will explain it in the next class. That's all for today, student. Thank you so much.